Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up, my betting family? We back with another video here at No Limit Bets. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing y'all my top 4 picks for tonight's NBA playoff game between the Nuggets and the Suns. Before we get started though, as always, I would like to say good morning to y'all, good afternoon, whatever time it may be that you're watching this video. Hope y'all having a good one, and hopefully we can make it a better day by winning some money. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's truly appreciated. We're currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and we're less than 950 subscribers away from hitting that mark. So I definitely appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown thus far. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into today's video, my top 4 picks. Just to do a quick recap of yesterday's 2 slips that we did submit. We submitted one to our Twitter account where we took advantage of the protected flex play promotion that usually PrizePicks usually has going on every Friday. And then the second one was the picks that we posted on yesterday's videos. Now, as you guys can see with the first slip, the Twitter slip, we were able to go 4-2. We're able to win some of our money back, but they pretty much already gave us the other $12 in promo funds. And the 4 that we're able to green, as you guys can see, we had Malik Monk over 13.5 field goal attempts. He just barely makes it over, hitting the 14 and being able to green for us. We also took the under on De'Aaron Fox, 2.5 3-point makes. He ends up right on the hook and was able to green for us as he only hits 2. Now we moving on. We also took 2 more unders. We took the under on Desmond Bane's 25 points. He only ends up with 15. And the under on John Morant's 7 rebounds, and he only ends up with 4. So 4-2 with this one. Kevon Looney and Jaren Jackson weren't able to get it done for us. Moving on to the picks that we posted on yesterday's video. It was pretty much a wash as we were only able to go 2-2. Sabonis, he had a rough game yesterday, only ends up with 7 points. We were able to call the under on that 19.5-point line they had him at. He ends up fouling out as well on top of having a rough game and ends up with a black eye. So all in all, it was a bad night for Sabonis, but big props to the Kings for forcing a game 7. And that's going to be an exciting one come tomorrow. But the next one that was able to green for us, we had Draymond over 13.5 rebounds and assists, and he just barely made it over, and then with 14. Now, the 2 that weren't able to hit, I thought LeBron was going to have a more aggressive scoring game, being more in attack mode, but he only ends up with 22 points. Thought he was going to have a higher scoring game than what he did. And then also we took the over on Xavier Tillman's PRA line. As I mentioned, his minutes did increase from about an average of 19 minutes per game in the regular season to about 33 minutes per game in the postseason. But in last night's game, he gets into foul trouble and only ends up playing about 18 minutes. So that was unfortunate for us, but all in all, I mean, it was pretty much another wash day as we were only able to go 2-2 with our picks posted on yesterday's video and 4-2 on the slip submitted to the Twitter account. So we certainly look to bounce back and look for a sweep here tonight. We only got one game, as I did mention, the Nuggets against the Suns. So let's go ahead and hop into my top 4 picks. Now, for my first pick, I'm going to be going to the PRA category, and I'm going to be taking Jamal Murray over 33.5 PRAs. Now, as you guys can see in the series against the Timberwolves, he averaged well above this line, averaging 39.2 PRAs, hitting the over in 3 out of those 5 games in that series. Now, against the Suns, here lately, he has also been doing good against them, as he has hit this over in 6 out of his last 7 against the Suns. In those last 7 games, he's had 38 PRAs, 46, 40, 34, 37, 36, and 24. Now, the 36 and 24 uh did come earlier this season. The only one that he did miss was their latest game against the Suns this season, where he only ended up with 24 PRAs. But in that game, that was a game where the Nuggets blew out the Suns, ended up winning by 29 points, and he only played 25 minutes. So I definitely expect Murray to play the way he has been playing thus far. This playoffs, he's been in obviously in attack mode, been able to be very, very productive, whether it's mainly on the points, but he's also getting his teammates involved and doing all the little things as far as in reboundings and assists. So I definitely expect that to continue, as he has also has had a good track record here recently against the Suns. Now, defensively for the Suns, not really sure who they're gonna put on Murray, just because the Nuggets do have a lot of size. They got KCP. They obviously have MPJ, Aaron Gordon, and we all know about Jokic. So Chris Paul, not sure if Jamal Murray gets matched up defensively, or if Chris Paul gets matched up defensively against Jamal Murray, or if they put him on KCP. But either way, I still like Jamal Murray to keep his hot shooting going and put up the numbers he has been here recently in these playoffs. So I'm going to be taking his over 33.5 PRAs. Now, for my second pick, I'm going to stick to the Nuggets side. I'm going to go to the points category, and I'm going to be taking KCP over 9.5 points. Now, in their last series against the Timberwolves, he did manage to average just above this line at 10.4, hitting the over in 3 out of the 5 games that they did end up playing in that series. But in the 2 games he did play against the Suns this season, he did go over in both of them, scoring 15 points in each of those games. Now, for the season, the Suns did allow the 6th most points per game to opposing shooting guards. And I think with the defensive focus that the Suns are going to have, obviously, on Jokic, as any team in the NBA has, they're going to put a lot of focus on Jokic, on stopping him. And that's going to, I expect that's going to lead to wide open shots, as their whole offense has been this season, where Jokic pretty much just finds the open shooter and they're able to knock it down. Obviously, the Nuggets are at home, so I think KCP should have a good game, good shooting game, and should be able to get us, the 10 points that we need for him to green for us. So I'm going to be rocking with KCP over 9.5 points for my second pick. Now, for my third and fourth pick, we're going to be going to the Suns side of things. Start us off, we're going to go to the assist category, and I'm going to be taking Chris Paul over 9 assists. Now, I know in the last series against the Clippers, he did only average 8.2 in that series, only hitting the over in 1 out of those 5 games. But I expect this to obviously be a totally different series, as I expect this series to be played at a little bit of a faster pace, a lot of not a lot, but more points being scored, which should obviously lead to more assist opportunities for Chris Paul. Now, he has hit this over in 7 out of his last 8 games against the Nuggets, and is averaging 11.5 assists per game in those last 8 games against the Nuggets. Now, also for the season, the Nuggets did allow the 3rd most assists per game to opposing point guards. And as we know, Chris Paul is one of the best point guard in NBA history. He should have a good opportunities, like I mentioned, with it being a faster pace. He should have a lot of good opportunities with the weapons that the Suns have to be able to get quite a bit of assists here in this series, not just for this game. So I'm going to be taking the over on Chris Paul's 9 assists for my third pick. Now, for my fourth and last pick, we're going to go back to the points category, and I'm going to be taking KD over 27.5 points. Now, in their last series against the Clippers, he did average 28.4, hitting the over in 3 out of the 5 games in that series. Both of the misses that he did have, he did come close. One of them ended on the hook with 27 in game 1, and in game 2, he ended up with 25. Now, he has hit this over in his last 4 against the Nuggets, including 2 games versus the Nuggets this season. In those 4 games, he's had 34 points, 33, 30, and 29. So, like I just mentioned with Chris Paul, I think this series is going to be totally different from the one against the Clippers. It should be played at a faster pace, a lot of more points being scored, and that should obviously give someone like KD more shot opportunities and more opportunities to score the ball. I know that more than likely KD is gonna be defended by Aaron Gordon. And Aaron Gordon is a good defender, but we all know what KD is capable of. And I think he should be able to, get his points here tonight and throughout the series. So I'm going to be taking KD over 27.5 points for my fourth and last pick. Now, just to recap, we're going to be taking the over on all of our picks. I didn't really feel comfortable any unders. As always, if you agree with any of my plays, please do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. And here at No Limit Bets, we like to go with the low risk, high reward. So I'm going to be placing a $7 entry for the possibility of winning $70. Now, I'm looking at the other lines. I'm going to do a little bit more research to see if I find another 4 picks that I'm comfortable with. If I do, that slip is going to be submitted on my Twitter account. The link to my Twitter is down in the description, so just be on the lookout for that. But other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the game tonight, and we'll be back here tomorrow.